Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Another preseason game here, Echo Arena VRML. I'm Palidore on everything for you again. Caster, cameras, etc. So we'll try my best. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already messed up by not changing the title. So hey, we're off to a great start here. But nonetheless, we got ourselves a good match with some veteran players for both of these teams here on Quackheads and Backlash. Gotta love the names. Hi guys. Animal. Single shot. Ooh. Gonna try and pronounce that name. Fressy? Freesy? I don't know. Hello. All the same. And Simon, what's up? Well, I'll have to rely on someone else to change the title for me, I think, because we're going to get ready to start here. Don't want to hold back these teams, so I'm just going to give them the ping to go ahead shortly. I am here. Alright, so we'll bring this into the game. These teams about to start off here with the first round. It's on the left side, on orange side, Quackheads. We're looking at the veterans, Gobshite. I'm going to get banned by VRML for cursing right off the bat, first sentence, but that's okay. Middleman 82 also, Irony Man, Flash Flood, and then on Backlash, we got ourselves Sundance, Idolego, Torin, and Nillywick. You might recognize those names. Good chance of it, in fact. Alright, so underway we are. I'll try to do some manual cams for you if I can. And Lego is going to bring up the disc. Going up, but Middleman saving it. Now, Middleman, I know from all the highlights I watched last season in the games from the streams that he is one heck of a goalkeeper. Doing some work there. In the back line, Nillywick getting it to Sundance. Cross to Lego. And into the goal it goes. First 2 points about 25 seconds into this one. Nicely done from Backlash. Have to get used to calling them that. You may recognize them as the former Ouroboros. Just as I learned to pronounce their name, it seems as if they changed it. And also, we got a rematch, restart. Not sure what happened there, but hey, here we are then. Okay. Good question. I have no idea. See what the players are doing. Perhaps someone, yeah, messed up the rules. That might be the case. False alarm, folks. In the meantime, have a look at Torin. This is Torin. I ate cornflakes with him in Leicester. He brought cornflakes with him to Leicester. Blue team ready. He didn't buy them. He brought them from home. All right. Here we go. Wait, we're 5 minutes now. Okay, we're good. One of these days, these rules will be set properly. Or maybe it's bugged. I can't be sure. Could be the case. Rule set could be bugged if these players were in the lobby before I joined. I'm not sure. Like if they started a game and then restarted. Sometimes that messes up the rules, so... yeah, that's a newer bug introduced in a recent patch. I know they're working on it. But okay, well, 10 minutes is on the clock, so this is at least a tentatively good sign. We'll see if that carries over at all. And yeah, okay. Lining up in the catapults again. Let's see if we can get this underway. For sure this time. Launching off, and first of this is going to be absolutely no one except Lego and Torin. So the first two stacks missing the disc entirely, but it's going to go to the hands of Torin. Torin's going to look across to Sundance. Sundance is going to go in that corner, softly on over, but misses his pass. But luckily for them, in the back line, it's Lego with that disc. A long pass to Torin, forward to Nilly. Nilly's going to go in, and there you go. Now we got ourselves the first 2 points. Perhaps for real, but I'm noticing here that the clock is now not running, so indeed I think we have ourselves a broken rule set. Feels bad, man. Well, this is a bit of a rip, isn't it? And rematch again. Alright, so the second false alarm, but you know what this means? Third time is always a charm. Right? It might not be these guys' fault, because again, this is, it seems if you reset matches in the middle of a clock, it will sometimes screw up the rules. And I think what you have to do is kind of in a roundabout way. You have to go and manually adjust the times, like put them all the way up to, 12, 13 minutes or whatever, then back down, etc., etc. So yeah, don't give these guys too much grief. It is in fact a very recently new game bug, I'm sad to say. Also, apologies for those tech issues aside. Apologies if I don't talk as frequently or as loudly as I'm normally known for. As the week goes on, I'm getting more and more hoarse, so I'm just trying to preserve the old vocal cords. Oh boy. Well, let's go exploring, shall we? Take a visit into the old Whack Tunnel. I feel like this is inappropriate without Ducky on the team, though. Name themselves Quackheads.
Orange team ready. Round starting in 12, 11.
All right, no, here we are.
9,
Maybe again.
8, 7,
Maybe.
5,
If we're lucky.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Jows. This time, clock is running. Of course, it should be at the moment, but we'll see. Off to Torin. Torin, nice save. But again, the grab from Torin, and then another one. Backline to Flash Flood. Flash Flood's going to clear it, so nice early goalkeeping there. Promising start so far as the stacks come on out. And now an open goal, but nice save from Lego off the stack. Gets the clear into the pocket. Nillywick's going to take that one and clear it as well. In the back line, we're looking for some stacks to come, and they do on the defense now, covering that goal or trying to. Torin's going to receive it. Lego's going to go for the stuns on the goalie. One goalie stunned, but one's still left, but nice dunk off the pass from Torin. Is the clock running? Please, fingers crossed. Yes, it's running. All right, we got ourselves a game for sure this time. Third time was, in fact, the charm. I called it. That was a nice play to start off. Backlash on the right foot. That, not quite as much. 5 points for Backlash. A little bit of a miscommunication there, it would seem, from the Quack folk. Luckily, though, with this kind of timing, 10 minutes on the clock, they will have a lot of time to come back and make something else happen. 5 points. It's no big deal in 4v4, and that is a little bit of a bigger deal, though, because now they're up by 8. So it is a good start for Backlash. And to no one's surprise, I'm sure, because we all know them from the previous seasons of competitive play, and most recently, second place world finalists at that. I mean, no joke are these players. Fantastically talented as some brawls go off. A huge dog pile, actually. Nillywick's going to be the one to come out with it in that tunnel, or near the tunnel. Back passing now to Sundance. Sundance is going to look right up ahead to Torin. And Torin's going to make a little bit of a move on the goal, on the approach. Crossing it to Lego. Nicely done for another one. 10 points to Backlash. Looking real quick. So far we have 7 points, Lego. Torin with a 3, but also the 2 assists. So launching out now, gonna be Middleman. Getting punched, gets the disc into the mid area. It's gonna be retaken there by the stack. Nillywick is there, and forward it goes. Maybe into this 2-point zone. Lego's going to take that, look for that barrier pass, and backboard pass as well. So that's the same kind of play they opened up with at the beginning of this match, and then they managed to pull it off yet again. Some good passing from Backlash, and that's something I know watching a lot of the games last season. Backlash was really, really good and known for that passing, known for that team chemistry. They made up for a lot of other, what potentially would be holes in other teams' games, they would make up for in the chemistry. They just knew each other so well, and they were perfect with the stacks, the passes, and everything like that, more so than a lot of other teams at the time, I think. So you're seeing a lot of that come back into play right now in a brand new competitive season, even 5-6 months later. So off it goes, stack, clear. The goal wide open there. Not anymore though, and getting stunned is Lego. Going in for it, it's Torin, another pass, maybe going to cross it on over. No, anchor it down, but losing his handles. Torin regaining it, backing it out now to Nillywick. The Flash Flood is going to pressure that one. Stuns going on in that corner, so maybe a one-on-one goal it will be. Torin going deep into that one for the 2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
So 14 points now for Backlash as Middleman rolls out and quickly hands it off to Flash Flood, who just as quickly sends it down the floor. Now the stack once again in the back line cannot get a clean clear. The second one does happen, but the boost briefly broken, but the second one, the second stack on the attack, and now the rebound into the backboard, to the goal, and 16 points it will be.
get to your launchers. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So again, quite the strong start right now.
Teams have cleared
Team Quackheads unable to score thus far. They've had a hard time, frankly, getting it to the other side, but that time it will happen for them. And the celebration from Flash Flood. Excited, and he should be. 3 points there. Nicely on the open goal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're launching out now. Let's see what they pull out on the offensive here for the first time. Off the joust, that is. And now Lego's going to back that out to Sundance. Sundance eyeing the situation, looking up high, finding the bounce, a little bit astray. Gob is going to take that one. Going to have a clear opportunity. He will get that. So the boost now going to come on through as it floats on into that back line. A quick slap through. The second stack getting back for their team, and another clear, and then another stack. You just look at the stack coordination here. So both the stacks for Backlash are doing work, but doing work there. Gob, 3 more points on another exposed enough goal. Nice job. But yeah, I'm really impressed thus far just by how fast and how coordinated that stack is looking like for Backlash. You have one of the stacks doing one thing on the front line, the other stack operating in the back line, causing all kinds of chaos. And it'll be interesting to see how those stacking metas develop, especially with EU, since they've been so good with it historically. And now another shot going through there for, let's cheat. Lego, yes. All right. 18-6. Favor Backlash, 3:45 left. The middleman rolling out, sends a mid pass to Gob. Gob is going to send it on through, but intercepted by Torin. Takes a bounce. He has one teammate down there. It's Nillywick. Nilly looking for a pass, and efficient offense again. Just quick pass to the barrier. Another score for Lego. He's coming through with 11 points so far, 7 for Torin. Nillywick with 2 and 4 assists as well, and 3 for Torin. So some nice pass work. Again, just continuing where they left off months ago. Last time we've seen them in streamed competitive play. But into the Backlash side it goes. They're able to get the recovery, get the clear, maybe. Yep, it will sail through the hand of the Quack player. But on the other end, maybe the recovery, the overshoots. So taking that one is going to be Nilly looking for Lego. Lego on the approach, going to back that one out now. Way back to Sundance. Sundance going to dance around the defense. Nillywick's going to bring it to town. And Torin tearing the goal for 2 more. 22-6.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Underway.
Wick on past the tunnel. Stun out, though. Sundance taking that disc. There is defensive recovery there on the other end, though, for Quack. The pass, though, up top, down low.
Get to your launcher.
24-6.
11, 10, 9,
And now we're in a situation where
7, 6,
Backlash is 2 points away from that Mercy.
3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
As middleman rolls out, gets stunned out, finds down low his teammates. That's Flash Flood, but the open 3. So all 3 of the goals now for Team Quackheads coming on open 3s on the other end. So keeping themselves alive with 9 points now to Backlash's 24. Now off we roll out. Sundance will take that disc. Find Torin. Torin finds Nilly. Up ahead at the barrier. Lego. Nest that is. Right back to Nillywick. And Nillywick. The slick. Shot into the goal. Minute 20 left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Is the first round matchup.
and we're underway.
Middleman 82. Seeing what he can do. The double stack just converging on it. All 4 players for Backlash. That was aesthetically pleasing, I must say. And now on the assault and another shot. Lego this time.
Get to your launchers. 12, 11, 10, 9,
28 to 9.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Now one more score. It will be effectively a mercy.
The round has begun.
Middleman ducking this time. Trying to avoid that middle stack if he can. Now the pass does go through, but the stack with some speed. But an open 3, this time missing. Would have been their 4th one on an open goal. Torin's going to take that one way down deep to Lego. Lego's going to line that up for the mercy, and it will be, as we can see,
Get to your launchers.
that open 3.
11, 10, 9, 8,
So clock winding down here, and that'll effectively end the round, but indeed that is also mercy. Shame that they reset, though, just because of didn't get to look at the scores, but that's all right. It'll happen. I just hope it doesn't break the rules again. That's the main worry.
blue team ready.
In any case. Getting ready to go here. Again. Sounds like, since they're reading up, I don't really have a chance to look at the scoreboard overlay at the moment. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't break the rules. That's the main concern right now, is if the resetting gets, it breaks the rules. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping not. And actually, well, I suppose. Looks like they're not reading up now, so in that case, we can look at the scoreboard screen and hope that I did it right. That look right? It looks right. See, I'm learning. One step at a time. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a button press on my part, but it's a hard button. Oh, I didn't do it right. Yay. I was just thinking mercy. But yeah, they reset it. What was it? It was 29 or 30 to 6, I think? 30 to 9? I can't even remember. See, this is what happens when I try to multitask. I'm just going to go to the gameplay. We're just going to... There you go. Thank you for keeping track. Yeah, the fast reset, I didn't actually get a look at the final numbers, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. But, alright, launch we go. This is gonna be round 2 for this matchup, and we'll see if the clock works after the score happens here. Now, it's gonna be
Orange team
taken there by Gob. He's gonna find the middle clear.
interception.
And now Nilly finding Sundance. Sundance gonna look up ahead to Torin. Finding the corner, shoulder, Nillywick to the top. There we go. Got it in.
Get to your launchers.
And again, just
14,
as I was saying earlier,
12,
slight apologies for the lack of frequent or loud talking.
8,
I've casted all but one match so far the last 3 days, and as much as I've enjoyed watching them, I can only do this so much before I start sounding, rough. Alas, rules are broken, and again, not their fault. It's the resets. Quite frustrating indeed, but it breaks things. So alas. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having themselves a good day. And actually on that note, just talking about casting and stuff, or camera work, do remember, especially in this preseason, we're still, open to bringing in people, as many as we can, who want to volunteer and learn this stuff. If you think you're, capable cameraman or caster. I'm definitely committed to doing these as much as I can, certainly, but obviously we have a large amount of North American casters, which makes it problematic just because the daytime hours for North America, they're obviously at work. Me, I have a lot of time on my hands, so I'm just, I'll do both regions, no problem. But when it comes to consistently doing the European games, the more casters and or cameramen, the better.
round starting
So
in
I will do what I can for you guys.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
But if anyone out there, wants to get involved,
3,
hit some of the crew up, or the mods, or Nightfire. He's the one ultimately responsible for figuring out the production crew and things like that, and handling that. But Torin gonna find Sundance. Back to Nillywick now. In it goes, and the clock is running. I can confirm. So exciting. 4 points.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
No dash, I didn't just wake up. Is it because I'm not super, loud?
here we go.
I just went through the reasons. Because of my voice, my friend. We're trying to keep it cool. Don't blow anything out. And now blowing it out though, Flash Flood. Flooding that goal for 3. Nicely done.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
And Danimal / Shepherd. Yeah, you can. The mods are the ones who are restricted from playing. In theory, if you're a caster, you can play too. Yeah, that's fine. Play or sub. No, Dash I think is interested in subbing. I am kind of too, but it's all dependent on, how much time I have. And right now, not a lot of it outside of just casting everything. Pass to Torrent, slap pass back. Wow, to Lego. That was slick. That short-range slap pass. Love that one. Yeah, exactly. Dash low power mode for Palidore today. That one made me kind of excited, but,
6, 5, 4, 3,
just limiting my excitement. as much as I can anyways, despite these great plays. And trying to duck through his middleman, but nice read by Lego. Lego's going to send that through. That was beautiful. Lego just reading that duck perfectly and compensating right before it actually happened to make it a goal. And yeah, following this matchup, we're going to be following Quackheads here. They have a match against Fusion. So Nillywick's going to steal that one, take a shot towards barrier. Will not be on the mark. Taken back by Lego. Lego's going to get stunned. Going to get there and slapped out to the mid and through, actually. So stacks are going to come through. Just briefly enough to slap that disc back through to mid. And now Nilly's going to find his teammate Sundance. Sundance may have a line on an open goal. No, he'll go for the pass instead. Very typical of Backlash to go for those extra passes, as we've seen quite frequently so far. But Gob getting that slap and sending it, but Nillywick is going to find the disc on the other end again. Not too bad. Lego slinging, not hitting. And now Flash Flood is going to try and get on in, but no. Going to be slapped again. Some more brawls coming out. Taken there, finally by Lego. Lego is going to look for a pass way across. Almost bounces into his teammate's hands, but instead it'll float on above. Torren's going to grab it. And look to Sundance. Sundance going to go into Nilly. Nilly up top. There you go. 4-11 for Backlash now. And so far in this round, taking a quick look, it's Lego and Nilly, 5 and 4 points apiece. And Flash Flood with the 3 on Team Quackheads. So launching is Middleman, the stack, trying to attack, and they will succeed in that. Sundance shot a little bit too astray, going to be recovered there. Maybe a forward pass up to Nillywick, actually up top, so that was good look. Again, the extra passing, always a thing. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll follow Middleman here, see what he's going to do. That stack finally getting stunned there, but on the back. So again, the secondary stack from Backlash. Ooh, cannot make the shot, but the secondary stack is just always on point. It's a double threat to go against. And now another extra pass. That one, it was Lego, I believe, putting it off the dome of Middleman.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
So 15-3 advantage there as they roll out again on Quackheads. Middleman getting in real close proximity to that stack, unable to break it up, so instead of clear will go through. And then look at this 3-man boost, some leeches going through, and the overshoots. Flash Flood going to be the one to take that one and clear it, but into the hands of Nilly. Nilly's there in good position. Watching him in the show match the other day, Nilly's hands were great. He was getting so many steals and intercepts all over the place. Now trying to back pass it out, though. Another one slinged over to Nillywick. Nillywick's going to look for another pass. And oh, save Middleman. Nice, as he gets stunned out. That was beautiful. Great snag on that. Recovered in the back line by Lego. And then crossing it on over for the score. Sundance from Nillywick on the assist. 17-3 with 4 minutes left in this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
So Middleman taking that disc, and the back line, look at this brawling going on unsuccessfully because Sundance is still on the approach, takes a fading shot, rebounds his own one. Oh, dings it twice, but it still manages to find the bottom of the goal. 20-3, and we're 3 points away from a victory.
6, 5, 4,
If you're on Backlash. So launching on out, Middleman finding, oh, goes right on through, so 2 stacks now for Backlash. First one going forward, the second one over in the back, sending the clear, sending the boost. Looking for that open one to line it up. And oh, recovered and slung in by Sundance. There you go. Good rebound. Secondary effort. Paying off for his team.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so working on up. Middle man. What's his plan? Gob looking for the lob, but down low. Too slow because Iron is going to take that, man. Now, Flash Flood going above, trying to look for a mail slot, but no, the stack. Getting that one, coming right on back with that speed, and it'll be right in there for another deuce.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
You like the camo work. Appreciate it, Wolf.
6, 5, 4,
Wolf and Shep. And there you go. Okay, rematch. Was that a mercy? What was the score, guys? Help me out. Oh, I might be killing the camera work, but I'm not killing it on the keeping up with the score right before they reset it. Boy, boy, boy. All right, 24-3. Thank you. See, this really is a community effort. What would I do without you guys? All right, we're gonna bring up this scoreboard, and I'm going to hope and pray that finally that I got it right this time. Pretty please. Yeah, we're just gonna fix that real quick. Let's see. Lordy, lordy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna cry to myself to sleep later as we go back just to the gameplay, because you know what? I can't do that. All right. Doesn't help that I'm still running. So we are broadcasting the way it works and inputting scores. I'm doing it off my phone. We have like a little app for that kind of sends stuff to OBS. I'm still running an iPhone SE, which is I love it, but it's old and it's really dinky. So I'm kind of, it's easy to fat finger stuff. Not that I didn't fat finger anything on that attempt, so I'm not blaming it on that. But I'm kind of pecking at these little buttons. It makes me slower. Boy, oh boy. I feel silly. Anyway, that's fine. This is why I'm barely semi-pro. You can call it that. Community casting, yeah. All right. Gonna get another launch off. I'm weary about whether or not this running clock is gonna be a thing or not. So we'll see. Yeah.
Possession moves to the blue team. Blue clears it out of their zone. Orange with the disc. Orange clears it out of their zone. Interception. 2 points.
And
Get to your
oh,
launch.
might be okay.
12,
Yeah, no, it's running. All right, well, hey,
9,
I'm happy.
7,
Okay, so in that case, we got ourselves a running clock and a third game. In fact, in the first 2 points will be to Backlash
have cleared the launcher.
and looking for whatever he can. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to even respond to Fars. Take your bits. Well, maybe soon once we can get affiliate and stuff like that. It should be soon. I think we have over 100 followers now. So actually, yeah, friendly reminder. If you haven't followed us here on Twitch, be sure to. I know the Twitch support and the interaction has actually been pretty fantastic over the last few days. A lot of activity and engagement, and really cool to see. Certainly not used to streaming for more than, you know, the usual Pizza League amounts before, which was good, but Torin, that was good as well. Another long-range pass that time.
12, 11, 10,
But certainly, you know, community interaction has been on another level for a lot of these streams, a lot of these games, and it's been nice to see. Makes a door feel good. as the launch comes out again from Quackheads. It's not going to get to anyone quite yet. Middleman's going to take that and sling it into the tunnel. Over on the other side, Lego looking for his lanes, but good positioning by Gob to overtake that, intercepting it. Looking up high, but the stack again. Too swarming on the defense and too quick on the boost, but overshooting it. It's going to send it down for a dunk. A little bit of a reverse dunk right there from Sundance.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, roll out. See how it goes here. Now they're opting for the stack on offense, which is interesting. They get stunned for it, and the disc actually still finds the other side. Gets to the hands of Gob. He's going to look for that three-point shot. Beautifully done, sending that through. Kind of a difficult one. He was floating up a little bit. Wasn't exactly the cleanest lineup that he had. He didn't have a lot of time just because of those impending stacks from Backlash. You always have to be aware of those reaping on up at any moment. So, if you find that sliver of a shot to take, you better take it. And that time Gob did, and he earned himself some points for it. So it is actually a 3-6 game right now. Advantage still Backlash, but trying to make that change. And nicely done. Middleman, another one on the save. He's had several of them today, but pass, and another one. Middleman, look at him. That beauty. All right, taken here and slinged out into the bottom of the floor. Taken by Lego, though, for Backlash. They're going to get another swing at this one on offense on this approach. But looks like they will back it out instead to Nillywick. Look for an even better goal, even better avenue. Up top. And that one will get in over Middleman. Through no fault of his own, really. He was just doing some defensive work, putting on a show. And see, one save on the scoreboard, but we all know it's way more than that on the round and on the series. He's been getting some great grabs on defense. And, speaking of things, I've been complimenting the stacks a lot over, as a shot goes through. Been complimenting the stacks a lot on the European side just for how fast they are and how quickly they're getting from side to side. But just the same, Europe has always produced since the beginning really strong goalies, I've noticed as well. And that's kind of been, again, since 2017, it's always been the story between these two regions is the different play styles that they engaged in. North America would be normally super pass heavy, but Europe was super stack heavy, clear and boost heavy. And then the goalkeeping, they had so many great goalkeepers. Getting that one out. We're talking like the Affen Terrors dating back to Season 1. Maddie, Finity, and Middleman, obviously, and so many more that I'm no doubt missing as, well, not missing that shot. Ida Lego going in there from Torin.
12, 11, 10, 9,
And Tutorial Bot. Give me some more names. Who else are great goalies? Let's just keep it going because I know there are a lot of them. But I miss Affen, man. We need to get him back in the game and community some of these, or sometime. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Boop. As of the show match, Boop is a legendary goalie. I'll give him credit for that. He must have been 10 saves on the show match, and including one in that second round. Got one right at the end. It was a tie game with 10 seconds left. He got the save, I believe, on Nilly, who's obviously playing here for Backlash. But he got the save on, I think, Nilly, or no, it was Dage. I think it was Dage. One of those two. And then he got the clear. Then a boost came through, and I do believe it ended up being Simon scoring that game winner at that show match. That was beautiful. And another beautiful shot, speaking of by Nillywick. Second match scores. Chat said 24-3, so I'll believe him on that one. If not, blame them, not me. In any case. 15-3. Advantage Backlash, 3:43 left in this game. This is the third round, and yeah, we don't have a round count on the thing. I'm sorry. that is a bit of an issue, and then we will fix that in the future. But now, another shot off the stacks.
Get to your launchers. 12, 11, 10, 9,
So 17 to 3 now, and we're approaching that territory. It's getting deep in this game. We got kind of a nice scoring spread, actually, from Backlash. But, oop, on the joust, coming on up the floor. I think one of the things that maybe Quack can do better, as the shot has a chance at it, that Quack can do better is just trying to bother those stacks at mid. Because the thing is, on offense here, as on offense goes eye to Lego for another goal. But on offense, they're bringing it kind of over here, up the floor, to the point where they had two people for Quack right in this mid area. But neither of them were really bothering the stack, so it just allowed the stack from Backlash to, just kind of do what they wanted, basically. Now that time they did get a faster pass, and that is indeed how you manage to defeat the stacks, within reason at least. You can't make the passes super long on a stack, but if you engage in long or quick passes, as we get a quick shot from Nillywick, you'll be able to work your way around it. Either that or just break up the stacks in themselves. Either one works. In any case, that is 22 to 3, so we're one goal away from a mercy in round 3, unless Quackheads can come back on the attack. Score again. We saw them in that first round capitalize on 3 different open goals. Not getting the open goal on that one is Backlash, so trying to slap that out of there for his team. And now Lego's going to bring that up, finds Sundance, and for the final shot, 24 to 3, 24 to 3. I'm going to repeat that to myself so I remember it. We're going to get this right.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
All right, are you ready for this, folks? Now go to the scoreboard. We're going to make this appear now. Are you ready? Wait, was it both 24? It was both 24 to 3, wasn't it? Yeah. I think I got it that time. Yeah, second round was 24 to 3. I think I nailed it. Guys, success. Unbelievable. Hallie with the clutch scoreboard input. And victory going to Backlash across the 3 games. But well done to them. Good effort now by Quackheads. I know, indeed, going against a team like Backlash, who had such huge success all throughout 2019 as it was, if you're Quackheads, they just formed, as far as I know, a few days ago is when they registered as a team. Certainly these players on these 2 teams, they're all veteran players. They've been playing it for a long time, but the chemistry factor always such a huge advantage for a team like Backlash. And thanks, Fars. Appreciate that. One of these days, maybe. But yeah, so that being said, that will be our match this time. We do have another match now following Quackheads to face Fusion in this next round coming up rather soon. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is just end this stream briefly. Just so, again, we like to be able to have, the intro, then the credits on each match. So it's kind of a cohesive thing when you're looking back at VODs and you're uploading videos. So I'm going to roll the credits, end the stream, switch the overlays real quick, and get a drink of water, and then we'll be back momentarily for another match to follow. So thank you for watching. BRB.